Good morning. Tomorrow we celebrate Easter, the death and the resurrection of Jesus, victory over sin and death. I'm so excited to celebrate. I'm so glad to be with you this morning. I want to look at a passage in the book of Luke. We're at the very end in chapter 24. And starting at verse 13, we're going to find two disciples, and they're really sad because Jesus has, right before verse 13, he's been crucified and put in the tomb. And then we find that Peter discovers that the tomb is empty. Then the writer, Luke, pulls away from that and starts to talk about two disciples on the road to Emmaus. It's a city that they're walking to. And you see they're disappointed because they thought Jesus was going to redeem Israel. And all they know is sadness, frustration, and disappointment. And they're talking about this as they're walking. Well, the passage goes on to say in verse 13 all the way to verse 35, a man comes up and starts to walk with them. The man says, "What are you talking about?" The disciples can't believe that he doesn't know what's happened in Jerusalem. Everybody knows about what happened to Jesus. And so they explain to him what has happened with Jesus. Well, the man had a lot of wisdom and starts to talk and share with the disciples about that Israel will be redeemed, and that the promises that God made in the Old Testament, that they're going to be fulfilled. Well, it says as we move on through the passages, it says that the three men arrive in Emmaus, and the disciples asked the man, "Would you stay and eat with us?" He agreed, and as they sat down to share a meal, as the man gave thanks, and as he broke the bread, the disciples saw that it was Jesus. You see, the whole time, the journey that they were on, the man was actually Jesus. And because of their disappointment and because of their frustration, they couldn't even see who he was. And as I think about this season that we're in right now with our disappointment of things that we're not able to attend or opportunities that have been missed, and we have a lot of disappointments in our life right now and a lot of frustration. But what I want us to remember and what I want to remember is that Jesus has never left us. If anything, he's drawn in so close to us right now during this season of our lives. I think I talked about this the last time I was on here, but this is actually an opportunity for us to draw close to Jesus. We have a little more time on our hands. I know I do. And as I have called out to his name, he has revealed himself in very intimate way to me. So as you think through these days ahead that we have, and disappointment is starting to come up, remember that Jesus is very close to you. And as you call out to his name, ask him to reveal himself to you so that you can rest assured that he has not left you or forsaken you. Hebrews 13:5 tells us that he will never leave us or forsake us. So take that promise with you in the days ahead. I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. Celebrating Jesus tomorrow. What a beautiful opportunity with your family. And I hope to see you very soon.